let's... No, we'll keep playing. We'll do a warrior run, maybe. Let's flip things around to be a warrior. So I don't want deserts. I do want rocks and meadows. I do want storm temples. I'm gonna... I'm gonna put Maze of Memories in just because, just to see what it does. I don't know if I want these swamps to show up, though. Let's say no to swamps. So if I have... I should have... It replaces 3 of your cards at random. This is still weird to me. I don't know if that means, like, oh, it spawns twice as many monsters? It could be. Who knows? Do I put Oblivion back in? Why not? And then I kind of want to put the Bookery in so I can re-roll the Oblivions that I don't want, but I'm out of slots. Yeah, 16 is too many. Take out the cemeteries. All right, I have no faith in this run. Let's do it. That's the only time I ever succeed. is if I think my chances are terrible. Maze of Memories. I'll put it over here. Yep, that was big. It sure was big. But maybe I can have the river flow around it, and something will happen. See, I put that next to it, and it was good. It bloomed. Love bloomed on the battlefield. Where do I... Oh, this will be nice for having a blood right there and right there. Alright, so let's make this my ruins. My ruins jam. Like I said, I can only assume that there's some kind of, like, if you fill every single tile, then something good happens. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna put the rocks down here. I'm gonna have the river, like, come out of here so I can start it here and hope that something happens. I don't know. And then we'll have it, like, flow down that way or something. So we'll build a... Well, it's not really enough. Well, it kind of is. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to play games anymore. Ah, good question. Storm Temple. Like there? Reasonable. Well, I might as well back it up by 1. Yeah, sure. Grove, good. Oh, I'm not gonna... Oh no, this is fine. That's fine. I wanted to be able to put a blood grove here, but I didn't want a grove right next to the ruins, because then I'd have to fight mosquitoes with worms backing them up. It's like fighting a land war in Asia. Just don't do it. It doesn't seem to do anything, which it says right on the card, but... Maybe it's just for, like, roleplay purposes. Yep. So I've got a river next to it, and it's not going to double anything. Wonderful. Alright, what is the plan? Put a village somewhere, like right here. More mountains. More, I don't know. Oh, I want to try putting meadows next to the river as well, but not in a way that blocks it. So if this river comes out and then goes down, then I'm fine to put that there. Oh, it caught on fire. Well, can't win them all. The meadow should go somewhere. Sure. Maybe I'm getting different resources than I normally do. I don't know. For putting it next to the thing? No, maybe not. Oh, can I have on fire meadows? Nope, it only bloomed. Sploosh. That didn't change the river either. So maybe nothing changes the river other than deserts change it to an oasis. I might as well hang on to the meadows so that just when I get a treasury, I can fill the treasury faster. I mean, empty the treasury faster, because it does become an empty treasury. Yeah, like, this is a good example of doesn't matter if it's gray. I would like to quadruple my damage. Thank you. We're getting some really nice stuff now that we don't have that thing that gives me an extra slot. Yeah, I'll take it. Here's my treasury. So if we put it like there, I can put some forest around it. We have the river. Yeah, we'll have it go this way so it touches the mountain. This is gonna go there. There. Beep, 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 beep. So do I want some of the... trying to plan out what do I want. I guess I want I want forests that I get to go near the river. Realistically. Right, if these wind up going 1, 2, 3, 4, then you can go like right there. Oh, I should have put it a little bit farther so that he could pass through it on this loop, get a quest. Doesn't matter too much though. Alright, another grove is going to be over here. That seems worth it. And my gosh. Yes. Some very nice attack speed increases already. Forest. I set it on fire. Good. Yeah. Seems good. Oh, except there aren't many things that I'm going to want to put there. I probably will put, I don't know, vampire... Actually, yeah, I guess. Oh, this is terrible. I've bunched in my mountains. All because I wanted to see what the stupid city would do. It's a lot of vamp. I'm not losing health. I don't need vamp. Whatever. Did they? No. I thought they immediately broke the ring that was in my inventory, but no. All right, so we know that skilled armor is retroactive. So I might want that. Yeah, I've already got a other things that are going to be increasing my damage, like the pure damage I'm getting off the Burning Forest, we'll take Armorer. My defense should pop up from 21 to 26. Yeah. Oh, that's something. Yeah, I can put that. Yep. More damage and a pile of regen. No, I'll keep the higher pure damage. And defense 5. It's also very good. I feel like see, this is one of the traps that I fall into. With rings especially, where it's like, the ring's base stats are nothing. There is no base stat, basically. 7 damage to all, or a variety of small increases. Take the variety. Oh, I shouldn't have put these there. I should have let the river turn up. Forgot that rivers can flow north as well as south. Rookie mistake. Although I guess, as it turns out, I don't have very many rocks and mountains at all. So maybe it's not the end of the world. That ooh, okay. So it's just a plain old bookie boo. I'll just put it somewhere. Oh, it's not on the road? Okay, weird. So as you pass by it. All right. Cool. When it says it collapses after 20, I wonder if it turns into like some other kind of tile, like if you're supposed to sacrifice cards to it so that it transforms into something funky. That would be fun. Gorgeous. And same thing, almost the same thing. I'll keep the pure damage though, and the little extra hit points. Nope. Huge. Absolutely gargantuan. 300 extra max HP. Gotta take it. No choice. Alright, so that gave me a grove in place of my old Oblivion. Oh, it looks promising. Lose most of my vamp. I would get a lot of counter. Some damage to all. A little higher damage. Yeah. I like countering. I don't want to give up my countering. Oh, and I gotta put this grove somewhere. Already got things set up for, let's put that right there. Get another one. Yeah. Alright, yeah, this shield needs to be replaced. So what do we want? Pure damage and counter, or attack speed and damage to all? Even more counter sounds lovely. Even more counter? No. Oh, and there's the blood grove we've been waiting for. That could go there. Oh, yeah, we haven't planted a single one yet. Let's... Yeah, we'll put it there. I want more blood groves. It was a mimic and it crit me for 95 and I didn't even feel it. Oh, this is max HP, but man. My counter rate would be through the roof. I mean, why not? Alright, we're on loop 7. Oh, what's this new shield? Lose a bunch of the counters, but my defense would go from 16 to 26. It's quite a bit. Grows because of the plus wood when you pay. Yeah, which isn't. It's another one of those things that's not. It doesn't seem to be documented anywhere. Am I giving up the counter life for a pile? Just a gigantic pile of extra and regen? Sure. Even though regen's kind of weak when I have this much HP. Yeah, like, ring level might not mean anything. Rarity might be the only thing that matters for rings, because it's not like these are more... No, actually, regen 2.4 is a really large amount. So, more regen, counter for attack speed, for evasion. No, I think we're good with what we got. Metal and memory. Yeah, I guess maybe that's part of the thing, is that you should go like, hey, I need this particular resource. Let me go do a particular type of run so that I, you know, can know that I'm speccing into the type of resource that I need. I think I'm just gonna put the grove somewhere with no intentions of blood groving it. We already got plenty of spaces for blood groves. Freeze items? I did not. I don't know that I necessarily... I mean, I guess you could hang on to something because, like, you want it for the boss, but it won't be useful on like on normal enemies. That's the only thing I can think of. Or I guess, yeah, something like that, where you're like, I don't want to give up my +1 max skeletons yet, but I will at some point. I don't like putting... No, I don't like putting things around them. I'll hang on to that in case we get a third village. And I set these trees on fire. Oh no, I put it in the wrong spot. Lightning isn't going to strike them there. Alright, that might be a good haul. Let's see what we got there. Alright, so more damage, but without the damage to all. Lose the regen for evasion. Yes. Lose 3 defense for 10 counter and some vamp. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Don't care about the tiny bit of attack speed or regen. It's just, do I want 8 defense and some evasion? 8 defense on a ring. I guess that's one of the stats that does scale with ring level. It must. Lose counter and... I mean, 8 defense is so much. But I already have a lot of defense. It's just that I'm trying to talk myself into taking the higher number. This is what always happens. I only have 16% vamp. I don't want to lose half of it. I'm glad we had this talk. Although, see, maybe that's a good reason to freeze that item in case I get more vamp and can go, oh, now I'll replace that ring. Counterattack during evade? No, I've spec'd for counterattacks. Not for evasion. Although I do have 20% evasion right now. It's reasonable. Yeah, I guess we're going Blade of Dawn. So it's kind of too late for me to change one of the towns. I'm going to place this here so that I can finish the treasury. Get some much needed ruins. Start a new rock farm up here, if I want. Lightning blasted rocks, is that a thing? It is not. I could also just hang on to the rocks so that they get exchanged. Right? So they get exchanged when I... Yeah, there we go. The vamp on ring. Alright, so there are stats on rings. The base stats do seem to scale. do I want to place this bookery? Might as well. Oh, and it's off to the side again. I keep forgetting that. Fine. And then, yeah, maybe I'll I'll start hanging on to cards. It's too late now, because we'll spawn the boss in another loop or two. Smack, smack. Alright, so maybe I'll place mountains, but just not rocks. Happened again. New quest. Kill the skeleton, or kill the scarecrow right at the edge of town. You did it. Vamp 14 damage to all. Nope. Even though I totally should. That would put me up to 30 vamp. Hello, level 10? Alright, hit me with some level 10 magic items. That will make me very happy. You can do it. You can do it, Wolf. You couldn't do it. Neither could he. Where are the swamps? I should put vampires near the swamps so the mosquitoes kill themselves with healing. Do I have a swamp down? What do swamps look like? I thought for sure I had a swamp, but perhaps not. Oh, I might have took them out. That seems like something I would do. More vamp. Lose 8% counter, but get more defense and a lot of pure damage. Yes. I'll take it. We got some level 9 weapons now. Lose a little counter and evasion for a bunch more damage and regen. Pretty much the same, except this one has regen, this one has more counter. I guess this one then. Something hitting me for 270? Calm yourself. Okay, I'm glad you didn't calm yourself, because then you might have kept those items when I wanted you to give them to me. Maybe I do want meadows out here. Alright, what do I do with this weapon? Lose the counter for vamp. I've got enough vamp, and it's I'm gonna lock that and hang on to it. I don't know why, but I will. Now that I know that I can, I will. Oh, no way. Now this is gonna give me more. Okay. Okay. Sheesh. Okay, no, maybe this is the play. This is 16% evasion, and then I could get my vamp from something else instead of the ring. Ah, fine. I do it. So I'm now looking at 20% counter, 26% evasion, 30% vamp, and a pretty high damage. Time to die, because I don't actually have any good strategies for this game. Down to my last 2 potions somehow. Basically a god walking around in mortal form, but I'm still losing the game somehow. I'll go up there. Probably do want another storm temple somewhere. Set it up to go here so that it goes across the boss tile. Reasonable. Yeah, I do. And then do I plant another village? Oh, if I do, am I gonna get another goblin? Not goblin. Bandit camp? We've got 1 bandit camp so far. If I put another village, yeah. I don't want another village. Oh, it was a good thing I made that decision when I did, because now my cards are gone. More storm temples? Just crisscross them all over creation? No. Yes. Yes. Lose 1 counter, 1 vamp, but get even more evasion and 1 more defense. We're so mighty! That's what makes goblin camps. Okay. He left. Couldn't take it. Alright, so I went from being down to like a quarter health and my last health potion to being fairly healthy again. this next skill point's gonna be huge. Also, there's no... I guess I... Yeah. No, because they can wander. Oh, I can put it there. I'm gonna get another road, though. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll put it there. Quest mob! Oh, right. Alright. Neither one of those impresses me. Give me something to fight a boss with. Hiya! Every counter heals you. Good. Pass through a tile and heal. No, we'll have all of my counters heal me. Lose a little evasion to get oodles of damage. Yes. Also, I wonder if 10... I haven't seen any equipment above 10. I wonder if 10's the max. We'll find out. Good combat. Destroy everything in sight. Another blood grove. I think that's where it was gonna go, right? Could put it... No, that only reaches 3 tiles. That reaches 5. Yeah. Actually, nowhere left to put a treasury. Oh, there's more places I can put those. I didn't need to put that there. Yes. Vampirically drink the treasure chest's blood and become healthy again. So we're not fighting the boss on this loop. Not quite. Freaking 16 defense. No, I'm at 40 defense. I don't need any more. I'd rather have the damage. It's quite a lot of damage. Nah. 22 pure damage. Give it to me magically. Enchant a ring that has that much. Terrible. Actually, don't think I need to plant the meadows. Healing at the start of each day, pretty minor compared to my health total. I'll just hang on to them. 10 is not the highest. 11. So first of all, do I want this? Yes, clearly. I'm now sitting pretty at 17 counter, 34 evasion, 25 vamp. The thing that I'm replacing has no counter on it, so I would like some counter. And I think I will take it. I'll take the 10 vamp and 8 counter and defense. Okay, let's hope I make it to the boss. Spawn the boss and let me fight it, please. Before something terrible happens. Just sitting here waiting to see if they destroy one of my pieces of equipment. I wouldn't be able to take it. Endlessly tragic. What am I doing? It doesn't matter what this is. And man, again, a run that would be so much improved had I had the river go somewhere, you know, that made more sense. Even this, like all of these tiles that are just doubling the mountain and nothing else. Yeah, it's a shame. Why did I do it that way? Oh. Nope, just kidding. I destroy you. Another blood grove, you say? Well... 2 tiles, 2 tiles... 3 tiles... There we go. Forests granting me pure damage. Evasion vamp. Okay, lose counter for attack speed and 4 more defense. I don't think so. Man, I really am getting closer to filling the whole entire... Oh, I wonder if it puts you closer to... If when you plant that maze, if it gives you a ton of credit towards spawning the boss? Maybe that's what it's for. I didn't notice when I hit it. Alright, so... More forest. More river. Oh, and do I want to Oblivion anything? Am I afraid of these goblins? That's a trick question. Of course I'm not. Yeah. Guys have no idea what's up. A bunch of idiots decided they could face me. I don't need to place anything else. When you place a lot of cards by breaking open a chain of treasury spots, skyrockets the bosses along. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to look at whether it seems like I accelerated the boss by putting that maze out. It's possible. Bonk. Doesn't look like we're gonna level up before hitting the boss. Is he gonna be super tricksy? He's gonna pull some mind shenanigans on me? I got cheese. I don't think I can be defeated if I have cheese. Weak. And I have 3 potions. Oh, but I just took like 300 damage on the last fight before the boss. Dang shame. So, boss me. Boss me around. Know your place, dog. Not the most polite greeting I've ever heard. Oh, apologies. I wasn't talking to you. My loyal hounds like to fool around sometimes. Keeping discipline is important. Woof. And as for you, my little hero, know your place, dog. Who the hell are you? Oh, well, let's see. Sometimes the need arises to kill the whole herd in the pen, but not without a reason, of course. And as you start the culling, a couple of bulls break the fence and run off into the forest. Is this a metaphor? But that won't do. Every one of them has to die. That's the whole point, you see. And that is where the hunter comes in, to track down every rebellious bull and shoot it dead. So don't even talk politeness to me, my little hero. Not only do you avoid the universal annihilation, but also resist this magnificent undertaking. How is that polite? I've heard enough of this kind of talk. I beg your pardon? All of you seem to have some wonderful and profound reason to participate in this cataclysm, and you all ignore the fact that we all want to keep on living. Is this Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker? The parallels are astonishing. You know what else is astonishing? 4 lightning bolts that are going to hit you and your dumb dogs every turn. It stinks to be exterminated, you know. Frankly speaking, I don't give a damn. Is that a Casablanca reference? At random? I just enjoy the hunt. And now, if you'll excuse me, I will feed the remnants of your world to my hounds. They'll eat it all in one bite, as if their stomachs were black holes. Haha. I hope your hunting skills are as bad as your jokes. I didn't even know that was a joke. I guess it's funny because their stomachs actually are black holes, in which case, all I have to do is jump into them? No, that's the opposite of what I want to do. Woof. Alright, so what terrible things are happening to me here with these Hunter's Hounds? Pack Sense gains a 100% damage buff and heals for 30% max HP each time an ally dies. Seems bad. When hit 3 times in a row, it escapes to the astral plane and distracts attackers from itself. Returns after 3 attacks, dealing a critical hit with 250% damage. Ouch. And what does he do? He also has Pack Sense. Hunter's Horn fills the Hound's attack bar by 50% instead of... I don't get it. With every shot, distract attackers from himself if they have other targets to attack. Alright, so we have to fight him last, I suppose. I hope you guys are getting lightninged. You are. I seem to be dying. Also, as soon as one of them dies, everybody else is going to get so strong. How do I feel about the shield? Is it good? It's a lot of defense. I've already got so much defense. But it's a lot of defense. No, I'll keep countering and evading instead. Oh, I see. Sometimes I do hit... Oh, look at that. Daybreak. And I got him with my swords. Wow. All right. First try. Oh, what fun. Such a shame. Cornered by my own game and killed. So what was it? Every other attack just makes the hounds attack soon. I guess there was an instead of that was just very strangely phrased, but it's okay because he died. Now, tell me everything you know. Oh, please. You don't really think now's the moment I acknowledge your power and tell you all I know out of sheer respect, do you? I'm dying here, you know? Not a great time for revelations. And besides, you killed my hounds, you bastard. You think I feel good about that? Don't confuse your motivations with mine. I hope you don't have this annoying habit of coming back to life unharmed, do you? As I lay here dying, a new body has already been made for me in the heart of the greatest black hole. Good, then you can't get out of it. It will remain there forever. Because that's what happens with black holes. So yes, I will be back. Physics objects. Don't think I'm that easy. My hunt shall continue, and there's no place in the universe where I wouldn't track you down. You don't have to make things so complicated. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not going to hide. Oh, instead of him hitting me, he does that. Okay. Now it makes sense. I actually feel better knowing you'll be wasting your time on me instead of destroying other worlds. I hear the sound of the horn and the barking of my loyal hounds. A new hunt begins. A new hunt. These guys are a real nuisance. They give me hope, though. They wouldn't waste their time on me unless I was a real threat to their goal. For whom the horn tolls. Alright, bottomless bot is like having a handful of extra healing potions. Reasonable. After killing an enemy, your next attack will deal extra damage. All the time? That's very nice. The hero or his skeletons have a 20% chance to perform a quick 3-attack combo instead of a regular attack, dealing 50% damage with each hit. So that is kind of like a straight up 10% damage increase. Because you figure if you're like, there's 100, and like 10, and you're like, no, 2 of those become 15s instead of 10s. Yeah, that's like a just straight up, you and your skeletons are permanently plus 10%. I mean, it's slightly better than that because maybe the 3-hit combo can like hit multiple guys, or maybe you have on-hit effects or whatever. That seems like the best one. I take it. Alright, and then I retreat. And then I end the stream. Oh, what happened? Why the shocked face? Because they nearly tore it off. I still don't quite get how I ended up victorious. Yoshi, I think you underestimate yourself. No, I'm serious. That hunter, he had black holes for hounds. I think they can swallow planets whole. And the hunter's weapon, the stars were dying behind me with his every shot. With all that power, he could destroy an entire galaxy. And I'm sure he's already done that a few times. I don't understand how I could have fought him evenly. And only now I realize I could say the same about the Lich and the Priestess. Oh, so armor sucks more. Okay, I hadn't thought of that. That is a good point. So it's less than a 10% damage increase. But still. Oh no, don't tell me this encounter broke your spirit. Just look, this place is becoming better. You really shouldn't give up. What are you talking about? It's quite the opposite. I'm fully confident I'll succeed. It's not just a coincidence. I have the power to fight this evil and a chance to beat it. A chance, you say? Well, you could say luck is on your side. Heh. Is that a joke? Do people tell jokes and I'm just not catching them? Alright, so I still, nope, no warehouses for me. Not with my 0, whatever that is. Also 0 of those to build bridges with? Am I supposed to have a ton of those? Do I have to craft them? Yeah, I guess if armor works like that, then I don't know. I'm not sure if armor works exactly like that, but if it does, then yeah. Suddenly it's going to sometimes be worse. Alright, so I guess there's nothing that I'm going to build. Unless I want to build a bunch of forests. Nah. I could craft a whole bunch of things, right? Maybe I'll craft a few things. Herbalist sickle. Plus, alright, potions heal a little bit more. It's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Oh, I have other new things too. All right, let's save it and put it up for now. I'll be back on Monday for some more of this. Oh, hang on. So if I go to Expedition, okay. It sure looks like there's only one more Expedition. Seems like I'll probably attack and dethrone God when I get to the end of Chapter 4. So I guess I'll play this all the way to completion. I'm sure afterward there'll be some, like, hey, do a ton of crazy stuff if you want. And I'll be like, no, I don't want. But I will see if we can beat it. Especially, like, that's the second... No, have I beaten every boss the first time I got to them? I think so, because if there was any kind of special, like, oh, you died, but you're back to face me again conversation, I never saw it for any of the 3 bosses. It does look like God. Alright, so that's it for tonight. Thank you for being here. I'll be back on Monday for more Loop Hero. And I guess I'll play it to completion before starting the next game, which is going to be Phoenix Wright, whatever the most recent Phoenix Wright is called. The Great Ace Attorney or something. The Great Ace Detective. The Great Pet Detective. Ace Ventura. Phoenix Wright.